Yet again, increasing chance of solar flares. Active sunspot AR3079, which is near the center northeast part of the sun's disk, is crackling with C-class solar flares. And the movie from Solar Dynamics Observatory shows one of the explosions August 13, today, happening not far from a dark magnetic filament. The proximity of the filament may be significant. Repeated nearby flares could destabilize the structure, resulting in a CME, coronal mass ejection, producing explosion. Meanwhile, activity in the core of AR3079 is intensifying. With an M flare, it could be in the offing, so we have to stay tuned. What is an M flare? According to Space Weather, the classification of X-ray solar flares, a solar flare is an explosion of the sun that happens when energy stored in twisted magnetic fields, usually above sunspots, is suddenly released. Flares produce a burst of radiation across the electromagnetic spectrum, from radio waves to X-rays and gamma rays. Scientists classify solar flares according to their X-ray brightness in the wavelength ranging 1 to 8 angstroms. And there are 3 categories. X flares are big. They are major events that can trigger planet-wide radio blackouts and long-lasting radiation storms. M-class flare that we're talking about here are medium-sized. They can cause brief radio blackouts and affect Earth's polar regions. Minor radiation storms sometimes follow the M-class flare. Compared to X, M-class flares, C-class flares are the smallest with few noticeable consequences here on Earth. And this is on Space Weather. I'll leave a link below for you for this. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.